Justice delayed is justice denied. This is not merely a legal maxim. It is a lived reality for millions of Nigerians who have entered the court system and waited for years, sometimes decades, for a final determination. The efficiency of the judicial system is reflected in how quickly disputes are resolved, how clearly jurisdictions are defined, and how effectively courts manage complex and time-sensitive cases. Welcome to today's episode, where we will talk about reforms to judicial appeals and case management. Constitutional Amendment Bill focuses on the Supreme Court, which is the apex court of the Federal Republic and the final arbiter of Nigerian law. The proposal seeks to reposition the court primarily as a final appellate and policy guiding institution by refining the categories of cases that may reach it and introducing clearer limits on appeals. Under the proposal, most appeals from the Court of Appeal will require leave of the Supreme Court, except in specified serious criminal matters and key presidential election disputes. It also introduces restrictions on appeal in certain subject matter areas and allows some applications for leave to be determined without oral hearing, where the interests of justice permits. By refining the jurisdiction of both the Supreme Court and that of the Court of Appeal, and introducing a refined time frame within which appeals before the Supreme Court must be concluded. It also proposes that the Chief Justice of Nigeria be formally recognized as the head of the judiciary. Defined timelines are not constraints on justice. They are conditions for it. Constitutional Amendment Bill addresses the specific and damaging consequence of judicial elevation. When a judge is promoted to the Court of Appeal, ongoing criminal trials before them are often forced to restart entirely. It ought not to be so, at great cost to all parties. The proposed amendment allows promoted judges to conclude part-heard criminal matters within a specified period following elevation. So judicial promotion should not come at the price of justice for those already in the middle of proceedings. This is very important. Constitutional Amendment Bill expands the criminal jurisdiction of the Federal High Court to include electoral offences, clarify concurrent jurisdictions among the Federal High Courts, State High Courts, and the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory. As well, it reinforces the jurisdiction of the National Industrial Court. Jurisdictional clarity matters because uncertainty about which court holds authority over a matter is itself a source of delay, one that can be exploited by those who benefit from proceedings never reaching a conclusion. These proposals are a constitutional commitment to building that system. I hope you enjoyed the conversation today. Follow us in the next episode as we let you into what we are doing with Constitution Review, because we know that the more you understand your Constitution, the more you defend it.